Yeah, today I'm going to show you how to make a badass wood duck box out of a hollow log. Most of us outdoorsmen, we're pretty handy with a chainsaw. You know, mostly we're farmers or landscapers or tree guys, or we sell firewood. If you're an outdoorsman and you don't know how to use a chainsaw, you're probably a lumbersexual with a man bun puffing on a douche flute. So I can't help you. But for the rest of us, if you're good with a chainsaw, I got this awesome idea to make these wood duck boxes out of hollow logs. If you look inside, it's all carpenter ant damage, which makes it rough, which is exactly what those baby wood ducks need to climb out of that tree. So this is pretty cool, and the wood ducks, they love them. So the height of this has to be anywhere from 18 to 24 inches. This here is 22 inches, so it's the perfect height. It's important that the inside should be no smaller than 8 inches, no bigger than 16 inches. This is the side that she's gonna nest in. So this here is 8 inches. That's perfect. You don't want it too big, because if it's too big, she don't like it. She wants to be nice and snug in there, nice and cozy. If it's too big, she won't even nest in it. I've had nests that I made them a little too big, and the only thing nesting in them were screech owls. So you want them like 8, 10, 12 inches. Anything bigger, 16 inches tops. You shouldn't go any bigger than 16 inches. But your average hollow log, I mean, it's easy to manage too, but 8 inches, 9 inches, perfect. So, and the wider side down at the bottom. So, just like this. So first step, you got your log. Now we are going to make a 3x4 inch hole using a drill bit. We're going to use the same drill bit that we use when we make our wooden boxes out of pine or cedar. So put it about just like you would on the face of a cedar or pine wood duck box. So right about here is good. And another thing, this log is going to have a tilt. You see how there's a tilt this way? It's going to make it easier for those ducklings to scale out, to come out. Those ducklings aren't going to scale backwards. They're not spiders. So they're going to have to go use this angle for their, to help them scale out. So put it on this side, right here. All right, now you got your 3x4 inch hole. Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna put a bottom on this. And what we're gonna do is get a piece of heavy duty plywood. This is like 3/4 inch plywood, it's good stuff. And I'm gonna use the corner. And I'm just going to get my pencil and just make a mark all the way around it. Then I'm going to get my jigsaw and just cut this circle, the base of this box out. All right, now we got our base. What we're going to do is we're going to mount this bracket onto the bottom of this. And this is what slides into the pool that's going to be in the wetlands. So now you got your drill. You have this bracket centered, and we're just going to make 4 holes. And make sure, get these lag bolts, and you make sure you put them in from the top. This is inside the box. Throw a washer on there, put your nut on there, tighten it down, and then you do all rest of the 3. Do that to all 4 of them. After you put the bottom with the bracket on the bottom of the wood duck box, then you start screwing it in with these deck screws. Put one about every 3 or 4 inches all the way around. All right, there you have it. All secure. Now what we're going to do is put the roof on it. And you could use the same like 3/4, 1 inch plywood for the roof. I got something else I'm going to use. It's going to look pretty badass. I'm going to use these scraps from my buddy's lumber yard. You could use 3/4 inch plywood or 1 inch plywood, but I'm going to use this. I think it'll look pretty cool, pretty badass. I'm going to measure it, cut it, leave a little overhang so weather doesn't get inside, and I'm going to show you how to install it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this bolt, and I'm going to pre-drill a hole and stick it right in the meat of the wood in the back, and this is going to slide open and closed, kind of like the trap door on a toilet in an RV. And that's what I'll do right now. Make sure everything's lined up. It, get nice and snug. Look how that works. There's other ways of doing it too. You could also, you could put like a hinge on it. I had my, a few I built like that with hinges, but this works just fine. And then, to keep it shut, and now to wire it shut, just get these screws. Put a screw in there. Put another screw up top. Then what we'll do is get wire. That's it, and then you do the same thing to the other side. And there you have it. I just built this thing in under 10 minutes. And the material is practically, it's for free, unless you don't know how to use a chainsaw, for all you lumber sexuals out there. But if you do, this is the greatest little wood duck box. Material, like I said, is practically for free, other than the base and the top. And if the inside is a little too smooth and you think that needs to be rougher, you could either rough it with a chisel, or you could even staple a little wire mesh inside the box. So, but this is plenty rough enough. So it's going to work out pretty good. So next time you have a hollow tree that's on the ground, instead of just throwing it out or making firewood out of it, make these wood duck boxes. The ducks absolutely love them. It's natural. It's something that they It's in their DNA to nest in a hollow tree. So try that. That's all I got to say about that.